Hello and welcome to another video brought to you by Cursed Earth Comics. This is JJ speaking and it's time for a Bloodstrike video. Yay! First appearing in Bloodstrike issue 1, a now infamous issue due to the Rub the Blood cover, which incidentally I loved at the time and still do. I'm a sucker for gimmicky covers. The team was created by Rob Liefeld of Cable and Deadpool fame, with the first run written by Eric Stevenson, who would later go on to become the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Sorry, I mean the Grand Poobah at Image Comics, and drawn by Dan Frager, who would later go on to work in animation on shows like The Ricky Gervais Show. The premise of the team revolved around a secret government program called Project Born Again, where superheroes and sometimes supervillains who were killed in combat would be brought back to life or reanimated and then employed as agents of the Bloodstrike team performing covert actions. Often the team would have members killed or dismembered only to be repaired or resurrected again by Project Born Again. Although there have been various members of the team, this video will be focusing on the original lineup, and the lineup of the 2012 relaunch had the replacement characters use the same code names as the originals. The team was led by Colonel Cabot Stone. Not a huge amount is known about Cabot from before his time in Bloodstrike. A new gene, the comics version of mutants, he was born with enhanced physical abilities. The son of a powerful new gene called Quantum, a character with similar power set to the more famously Magneto. He also has a brother who is a new gene called John Stone, also known as Battlestone, former leader of Youngblood, later leader of Brigade. He didn't have the greatest childhood, mainly due to the antagonistic relationship he had with his older brother Battlestone, who would often beat him up. Later, Cabot would become the superhero Slingstone, but not much is known about his time except that he was later killed. Upon resurrection, he was drafted into Operation Nightstrike alongside Chapel, who would incidentally later become the temporary leader of Bloodstrike, and Al Simmons, who would later become Spawn. After getting killed once again, he was drafted into the newly formed Bloodstrike to lead the team. During the major crossover event, Extreme Prejudice, where the whole superhero community had to unite to battle Cabot's father, Quantum, the whole team were believed to be wiped out. Bloodstrike then became a solo operation, with a masked mercenary taking up the name, only later to be revealed as Cabot himself. Years later, during the 2012 relaunch of the team, written by Tim Seeley and art by Francesco Gaston even, Cabot was given a team to lead again, with members consisting of various people who had died, being resurrected, granted abilities and given the code names of the original team members. The team consisted of Foreplay, the muscle of the team. She had 4 arms and superhuman strength. Not a huge amount is known about the character. She was believed killed during the battle with Quantum, but made an appearance during the Tim Seeley run of the books on a cliffhanger, but this was never expanded upon. In the relaunch, the title of Foreplay was taken up by a woman named Kennedy Marks, before being resurrected by Project Born Again, a waitress that was bludgeoned to death by her boyfriend with a bowling ball. Interestingly enough, the ball was still in the bowling ball bag when used. Given an outfit that made her look like a dominatrix, Foreplay was granted the abilities of density and mass manipulation, effectively making her the new team muscle. Next on the team is Shogun, a massive badass mech. Real name and origin unknown, although I think he did look maybe Japanese in the original comics, with no natural abilities other than the enhanced strength granted by the reanimation process by Project Born Again. Shogun would pilot a huge suit of armour, much like Iron Man's Hulkbuster armour, but with much more guns. After being killed by Quantum, Shogun was secretly resurrected and using die-hard technology had his personality downloaded directly into the suit of armour. He was last seen fighting a villain named Epiphany, where he was destroyed, but rumours are abound that he was revived as a clone and sent into hiding. During the 2012 relaunch, Shogun was replaced by Andre Xavier Lord, a martial arts instructor who died in a car accident. When resurrected, he was granted the abilities to generate dermal armour and weapons, often manifesting as katanas and other samurai weaponry, with the armour resembling traditional samurai battle armour, called Kabuto and all. Next on the team we have Tag. Not much is known about Tag, except that she is a female member of the team with the ability to freeze you on the spot with a mere touch, hence the name. She was replaced in the 2012 relaunch with Ventura Valentina Velasquez, an aspiring teacher studying history who died of cancer. The youngest member of the team, this Tag was granted the abilities of superhuman speed, making her the team's speedster. Interestingly, it was always implied in the book that the origins of these new characters may not be what they believed, as their memories may have been tampered with by Project Born Again, which had me speculating that Tag may actually indeed be Doc Rocket from the Youngblood team that had died years earlier. But when I asked Tim Seeley about it on Twitter, that turned out not to be the case. Sad face. I hope that one day the plot lines left open in this run are picked up. And finally, we're on to one of my favourite members of the team. Despite the criticisms of him looking like a Wolverine clone, we have Deadlock. Real known name, even unknown. Deadlock is a former terrorist who first appeared in Youngblood issue 1 as a member of the supervillain team, the Four. A schizophrenic with vampiric tendencies and a hostility towards authority figures, Deadlock was the feral wild man of the team. Although he did have some kind of morals, as on one occasion, while encountering two rapists, he went into a rage, slaughtering them both and drinking their blood. He was also killed during the battle with Quantum after being blasted through the chest, but he was later revived. His current whereabouts, though, are unknown. Deadlock was replaced by Samuel Christopher Hicks, a comedian during life that died due to a drug overdose after partying with a hooker. Upon resurrection, he was granted enhanced strength and speed, claws, and invisibility. A sufferer of depression in life, Samuel relishes his new purpose. Well, that's the main characters of Bloodstrike, a really cool team of undead superheroes. I hope this video has piqued your interest and made you want to go out and buy the comics. You won't regret it. Despite the criticisms of the original run, the art is great and it's a really fun read with lots of cool moments. I'd recommend a crossover with Brigade called Blood Brothers, where the teams led by the brothers Battlestone and Cabot go head to head. And you should really pick up the 2012 run by Seeley. It's amazing and a shame it didn't go on for longer, but you can buy the whole lot in a handy trade paperback in most good comic shops now. There has been a more recent relaunch of the team going in a new direction, but after 2 issues it's been months and months and we're still waiting for a 3rd issue, so please, 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 Rob Liefeld, release the next issue. We're eagerly awaiting. And I won't even go into the wait for the Brigade book. Well, anyway, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again in a few weeks when I make the Brigade video. But don't forget to like, subscribe and share with your mates. Let's try and boost our views. Cheers. Bye.